Hello, sunshine. This is Joy from Michigan in the United States. And I am so bummed today because I had a whole video done about how I created this. I went through 3 canvases to finally get to something that I was okay with. I still am not sure I love this. Somehow those videos got deleted. So today's video is going to be very different. It's going to be much shorter, but I will add in the pictures. I do have a few pictures I took of the other 2 pieces, and I'm just going to try to sum up what I did in this short little video with the finished piece here, which I keep touching and it's not quite dry yet. So that could get interesting. So I decided to do a sandwich pour, and I wanted to tweak things a little bit from the last time I did a sandwich pour so I could just kind of test the results to see what was best. So I mixed up a huge amount of white. This cup was full. And I made it a little bit thinner than I had on the previous sandwich pour because I thought I wanted the white to sink and that would help. Unfortunately, what that did was muddy the colors. So they all kind of mixed a little bit, and I used a red, which you can see, there's some red in here, and it all went this horrible shade of pink. I shouldn't say that. There might be people out there that really liked it. I did not like it at all. It wasn't what I had in mind. I really wanted red, and I should have known better than to mix a thin white with red. I should have known I would come up with a pink. But I ended up with, this is the shade of pink that I came up with. It's like a bubblegum pink. It's not at all what I wanted. In fact, I don't know what I would use this color for, although maybe a flower dip. No, because it's got silicone. So I'll probably deepen this up with either some quinacridone magenta or add a bit more red, just to kind of alter that color a bit, because this was the leftover paint. I mixed up 2 full cups, this size cup, of paint for my sandwich pour, and it ended up being way too much. In fact, 1 cup was more than enough for 1 canvas. So I did 2 canvases, 12 by 12 inch, and didn't like either of them. And so I scraped those. So the first 2 pictures you'll see, I only have 1 picture of each painting. So the first 2 pictures you see will be those that I scraped. So let me know in the comments if you think that I made the right call in scraping those, or if you liked them and I should have kept them. I'm kind of curious if there are other opinions out there. I didn't care for it. I texted a picture to my hubby and he was like, they're okay. So I ended up scraping them and decided I needed to go with black as my base instead of white, so that it would take my colors deeper if they started to blend at all, rather than lightening them. So that's what I did for this one. I did not mix my paints up like I normally would for a sandwich pour. I just used what I already had pre-mixed in my bottles. And these are pretty thin. A lot of them were mixed for Dutch pours, which require a fairly thin paint. So I'm not sure that was the best bet either. And I was in a rush because my puppy was up. She's 5 months old. She's doing well with her training, but she's a 5-month-old puppy, so who knows what she could get into. So I tried to do this pour while she was unattended. So it's perhaps the quickest pour I've ever done. So I used black, I used red, I used a light yellow, a bright yellow, and an orange, and then some gold. I'm probably not going to put the colors in my description box unless somebody asks me, because I'm not even sure what all is on this canvas. When I scraped the canvas, I used this one. You can see on the back it's got a little bit of pink, but I actually washed this off, so there's very little left on the canvas, which I think was my best bet. This one I just scraped and then re-poured on it. So there are areas where I feel like I can see that little bit of bubblegum pink. So I think if you're gonna re-pour, either wipe it down really, really good with a paper towel, or switch canvases, wash the old one off, and then let it dry really good before you use it again. That's my 2 cents. So I will take you guys in for a close-up, and then I will share the pictures. I'm so sorry the videos got deleted. I will work hard to streamline my editing process and make sure that I don't have that issue anymore. So thank you guys so much for joining. I will see you on the next video. All right, guys, here is the full piece, and I will explain what I did in different sections, because I did some different things. This section of the painting I really don't care for. I feel like it's just too busy, too many cells. So probably my next sandwich pour, I will avoid silicone. I feel like it just created too much busyness and it wasn't the look that I wanted. This corner here, I swiped and I didn't put it, I don't think I put any extra color down, I just swiped over it to drag that black over and kind of give a little bit of negative space, which I think is what this painting is really missing. And then this section over here where you've got the orange, I added a line of orange here and then swiped that to kind of try to tone down the busyness. It didn't really do as much as I would have liked it to. This cells popped right back up, which I should know. Anytime you have silicone, that's what's going to happen. So what I really wanted, this section here with this ribboning, that's what I'm looking for in the sandwich pours. I just, that didn't carry out throughout the piece. And again, I think it's because of the silicone. So I do have some lovely ribboning here. I think once I add varnish, this red will deepen. I did get some of that pink that came up through because I didn't clean my canvas well enough. I scraped it, but I didn't wash it. So I do have my one canvas that was washed, this one was not. So I think there's a lot of pink. Even this white line, excuse me, this white line through here, I think is more pink. I think it's the color coming up that was left on the canvas. And then over here, we've got pink again. So that again is from not cleaning my canvas well enough. And I apologize for the glare. It's not the best view of this painting, but all right, guys, thank you so much. If you've already subscribed, I appreciate that so much. If you haven't, I would love it if you'd subscribe. I ask nothing of you other than to give me your feedback. Let me know what you think of my work. If there's something different I should try or a different technique or something I could have changed slightly. And again, I apologize that today's video was deleted somehow and we lost it. Hopefully I will post a new one very, very soon. Maybe I'll get a second one up today just so there's something more fun to watch. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you on the next one.